How often should you feed your cat? This is a question that has puzzled many cat owners. In the wild, our feline friends are natural-born hunters. They're used to catching small meals throughout the day, but when we bring them into our homes, we need to ensure they're getting the right nutrition in the right quantities and at the right times. Feeding your cat properly is more than just providing sustenance. It contributes to their overall health, growth, and well-being. It's not as simple as filling up their bowl and letting them graze throughout the day. There are a variety of factors that influence a cat's feeding schedule, including their age, weight, and health status. Kittens, for example, require more frequent feeding with nutrient-dense food to support their rapid growth and development. In contrast, adult cats may only need to eat twice a day, yet this can vary based on their weight and activity level. Overweight cats might need a more controlled diet, while highly active cats may require more calories. Moreover, the health status of your cat plays a significant role. Cats with certain medical conditions, such as diabetes or kidney disease, may require special feeding schedules and diets to manage their conditions effectively. Just like us, cats can also develop food preferences. Some might prefer wet food while others might like dry food, and some might enjoy a mix of both. It's important to observe and understand your cat's eating habits and preferences, as these can also influence their feeding schedule. Remember, each cat is unique, and there's no one-size-fits-all approach when it comes to feeding them. It's always best to consult with a vet to determine the best feeding strategy for your feline friend. In essence, feeding your cat is a delicate balancing act. It's about providing the right amount of food at the right times, but also about ensuring they're getting the proper nutrients they need to thrive. Understanding your cat's feeding needs is crucial to ensure they lead a healthy and happy life. Now that we've established the importance of proper cat feeding, let's delve into the specifics of cat feeding schedules. Feeding schedules for our feline friends are not a one-size-fits-all scenario. Different life stages necessitate different feeding regimens, and it's crucial to match your cat's age and lifestyle with the appropriate feeding schedule. Let's start with the smallest members of the feline family, kittens. These little bundles of energy are growing rapidly and thus require a lot of fuel. It's recommended that kittens under 6 months old be fed 3 to 4 times a day. This frequent feeding supports their development and keeps their energy levels high. And don't forget, they need specially formulated kitten food to meet their nutritional needs. As kittens mature into adolescence around 6 to 12 months old, their growth slows down. Consequently, their feeding schedule can be adjusted to 2 to 3 times a day. During this period, a gradual transition to adult cat food should take place. Once your cat reaches adulthood, typically after 1 year, their metabolism stabilizes. Most adult cats do well with 1 or 2 meals a day. However, this can vary depending on their health, activity level, and the type of food they eat. For instance, a highly active outdoor cat may need more calories and hence more frequent meals than a sedentary indoor cat. Senior cats, those over 7 years old, may require special consideration. As cats age, their metabolism can slow down, and they may become less active. Therefore, it's important to monitor their weight and adjust their feeding schedule and diet accordingly. So, whether you have a playful kitten, a lazy adult, or a dignified senior cat, understanding their feeding needs can go a long way in ensuring they lead a healthy and happy life. Remember, these are general guidelines, and individual cats may have different requirements. Tailoring the feeding schedule to your cat's specific needs is key. After all, every cat is unique, and what works for one may not work for another. It's time to get practical. How do you go about feeding your cat? Firstly, let's talk about choosing the right food for your feline companion. Cats are obligate carnivores, which means they need a diet high in animal protein. Wet food, dry food, or a mix of both can fulfill this requirement. Wet food is great for hydration and mimics a cat's natural diet, while dry food can be more convenient and help keep their teeth clean. Remember to always look for food that lists a source of animal protein like chicken or fish as the first ingredient. Next up is determining the right portion size. This can vary based on your cat's age, size, and activity level. Kittens require more food per pound of body weight to support their growth, so they may need to be fed up to 3 times a day. On the other hand, an adult cat might only need to eat once or twice a day. To avoid overfeeding, it's a good idea to use a measuring cup for accuracy. Now let's delve into feeding times. Cats are creatures of routine, and they prefer their meals to be served at the same times each day. A consistent feeding schedule not only helps your cat feel secure, but it also makes it easier for you to monitor their eating habits. If your schedule allows, try to feed your cat at the same time in the morning and evening. If you have a busy lifestyle and can't always be home at mealtimes, consider investing in an automatic feeder. These handy devices can dispense food at set times, ensuring your cat gets their meals even when you're not around. But remember, an automatic feeder is not a substitute for human interaction. Your cat still needs your love and attention. It's also important to note that while treats can be a fun way to reward your cat and strengthen your bond, they should not make up more than 10% of your cat's daily caloric intake. Too many treats can lead to weight gain and other health problems. Lastly, always have fresh water available for your cat. Even if they're on a wet food diet, they still need access to clean water. Unlike dogs, cats don't have a strong thirst drive and may not drink enough if the water isn't fresh. Feeding your cat is more than just a task, it's a responsibility. It's about providing them with the nutrition they need to live a long, healthy life. It's about creating routines and habits that make them feel safe and secure. But most of all, it's an act of love. Feeding your cat doesn't have to be a complicated task. With a little knowledge and consistency, it can be a smooth and enjoyable process. Feeding your cat is not just about when and how much. There are also certain do's and don'ts to bear in mind. Let's delve into some of these to ensure your furry friend stays in the best possible health. Firstly, do not overfeed your cat. It's easy to be swayed by those pleading eyes, but remember, obesity in cats can lead to serious health issues, including diabetes and arthritis. It's essential to stick to a feeding schedule and portion sizes recommended by your vet. Next, avoid giving your cat human food. While it might be tempting to share your dinner with your feline companion, many human foods can be harmful to cats. For instance, onions, garlic, chocolate, caffeine, and alcohol are all toxic to cats. Even some seemingly harmless foods like milk can upset a cat's stomach. So what should you feed your cat? Well, a balanced diet is key. Cats are obligate carnivores, which means they require a diet high in animal protein. Look for high-quality commercial cat food that lists a source of animal protein, like chicken or fish, as the first ingredient. Now, on to hydration. Cats, especially those on a dry food diet, need to have access to fresh water at all times. Some cats may not drink enough water, which can lead to urinary tract issues. To encourage drinking, consider providing a cat water fountain, which many cats find more enticing than a regular water bowl. Last, but certainly not least, do monitor your cat's eating habits. Any changes, such as a loss of appetite or increased thirst, could be signs of health problems and should prompt a visit to the vet. By following these do's and don'ts, you can help your cat maintain a healthy weight and avoid potential health issues. Remember, every cat is unique and may have different dietary needs, so always consult with your vet for the most accurate advice. So, how often should you feed your cat? The answer isn't one size fits all. Indeed, we've explored the importance of proper cat feeding and debunked some common misconceptions about cat feeding schedules. We learned that the frequency and amount of food a cat needs can vary depending on factors like age, health, and activity level. We dove into a step-by-step guide to cat feeding, covering everything from portion sizes to the types of food suitable for your feline friend. Remember, it's not just about when and how much to feed your cat, but also about what to feed them. We also highlighted the do's and don'ts of cat feeding, emphasizing the importance of consistency and cautioning against overfeeding. However, every cat is unique. Therefore, it's crucial to consult with your vet to devise a feeding schedule that suits your cat's specific needs. By understanding and implementing a proper feeding schedule, you are taking a big step in ensuring your cat's health and happiness. Happy feeding!